welcome to another reading vlog, and as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, I'm sure we're reading Powerless today by Elsie Silver. This is the third book in the Chestnut Springs series, and we are reading this with Claire and Brittany. I will link both of their channels down below and all of the information about this read along. As you may have seen, I am now part of it. I am now doing the live shows with them, which I'm very excited about, and I am so thankful that Claire asked me to do so because Leandra wasn't enjoying them, and I was, so I think it would be nice to have me in there to do some positives as well, even though I was loving Leandra's thoughts and ideas on this whole situation. But nonetheless, I have just started Powerless last night, as you would have seen. I didn't get too far in, I got about 40 pages, and now I've just read another 10 pages. So I'm on chapter 5, page 52, and honestly, I'm really enjoying it so far. I am a bit worried about this one. This is the one that's everyone's least favourite. Not to say people don't like it, because so many people have given it 5 stars as well, but I know Brittany DNF'd it, Claire loved it, which is great, and loved it as well on reread, which is awesome. And I know Meredith didn't like it, a few other people didn't like it, so Leandra didn't like it at all. She also DNF'd. But I don't know, I have a good feeling. I really like Jasper as a character. I'm really excited to get to know him a little bit better. I have a feeling that the friends to lovers aspect of this is why a lot of people don't like it, and I am liking that so far, and I think I do enjoy friends to lovers. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what this ride brings upon us. It's gonna be a time, I'm sure, and yeah, I'm just so excited to be reading this and taking you guys along with me once again. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you're reading this with us. We're reading a book every month, so we've only got like 2 left, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. The live show is probably already happened by the time I upload this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it before or after. I think I'll upload this after it, so I'm pretty sure the live show is happening on the 6th of July, and yeah, it's gonna be a great time. So welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, make sure you're subscribed and like this video. I really appreciate it, and let's get into the video. Hello. So I've been reading and I've been absolutely loving this. There's so many things about this that have surprised me, and it definitely is friends to lovers, and I can see why people are having an issue with that, but honestly I have enjoyed every second so far. There is a few questionable things which I'll probably go more into during the live show with the girls, but overall I'm enjoying it, and I'm kind of like, why aren't people enjoying this? I don't understand, so I'm interested to see why not. But holy moly, chapter 21, so good. And the fact that they're like, because they're doing a road trip now, which is honestly just such a great thing to have in a romance book, where they have to be forced to spend all this time together. And then because there's snow, because he's tired, they have to stop at 2 different motels so far, hotels, and I am just loving that. And like the 1-bed trope happened, and honestly just the best time. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just enjoying it. He is really agreeable, which I don't know if I like that or not, because sometimes it's just like, you need to be angry at her, like she's not being fair to you, but he's just like, yeah, okay, I'm so shit, like it's all my fault. I agree with everything you've said, and he won't like stand up for himself. But I feel like, I don't know, he likes her being angry at him. Like he just loves that side of her coming out, because she doesn't tell people how she feels enough. So I think he is bringing the best out in her, because he is like loving her, telling it how it is and how she wants it. So that's good. But yeah, there's just been a few incidents where I'm like, oh, that's a bit funny, especially with their first kiss. The situation that happened, obviously no spoilers, but did trigger something for him, and then out of that situation was their first kiss. But I, like, at the time it was just a bit like, is that how you want to have that happen? But she wasn't the one that initiated it, which I appreciated, because he was the one having a hard time. And then I felt like it was more of a situation where you're like, I could have just died then, so like YOLO, you know, like I don't want to not live knowing that I didn't do this. So I feel like it was more of that type of situation. Obviously his emotions were really heightened, and like he might not have done it otherwise, but I feel like it would have happened at some point. It just happened during that. But yeah, some things like that is a bit funny. It's also really not a hockey romance, which is probably why people are not enjoying it. They might have gone into it thinking it was going to be a really big hockey romance, but really he's only played hockey for like a week in this book, and you don't really get much of that because he's not having a good time due to circumstances which I'm not going to disclose. So yeah. But overall, and also they're not at the ranch as much, so that might be why people don't enjoy it as much. But you know, I don't know, we're off to see Violet, so I'm interested to see more of Violet. And yeah, I'm having a great time, and I'm like, I just loved the last chapter. It was really good, like really good. So yeah, I'm like over halfway now, so I'm hoping to get a lot of this done tonight and hopefully finish it tomorrow, just in time to add it to my tar tally. So yes, and this is quite a bigger book, so that will be good for my points. But yeah, I'll catch you in my next update when hopefully I am still enjoying it. But I am halfway through, which is when Brittany DNF'd it, so I'm really interested to see why and what her takes on it are. I obviously know, like, romance is obviously very individual, and if you aren't feeling it, and I feel like a big thing for me is that I'm not listening to it, because some of the things being said might have sounded cringy if it was like if I listened to that being said. But I feel like because I'm reading it, I'm in a certain mindset that's different to what I would be in if I was like doing another task whilst listening. But I feel like reading these physically is doing wonders. And at the start I was kind of thinking, being a bit more critical than I would have initially, because I've heard people not enjoy this one, so I feel like that is me being overcritical when I wouldn't have noticed certain things if not. But now I'm starting to really enjoy it and seeing that it could potentially be a 5-star, but we'll have to see, because it's probably my least favourite so far, but I'm still really enjoying it. But I'm not too sure. We'll have to see. We'll see how we go. But yeah, I'll see you in my next update. Chapter 37. When Jasper leans into Sterling's ear and whispers that sentence, if you know, you know. Oh my goodness. Jasper is my favourite man, and he's not even an Eton. What is happening? I am insanely in love with Jasper. This is just great. It's just great. I finished, and now I don't know what to do with my life. So good. So good. Okay, I'm gonna like chill for a second, get my thoughts together, and then I will do my last clip talking about all things Powerless and how obsessed I am with this book. Hello, I finished Powerless, as you would have seen in that last clip, and guys, this might be my favourite book so far. I can't believe I'm even saying that. What? I don't even know how this has happened, but the more I think about it, the more I'm feeling like this is my favourite book. Obviously 5 stars, but like I don't even know why this has happened when everyone was saying that this was their least favourite book in the series. How can you feel that way? I think it's got to be the friends to lovers aspect that no one is enjoying, but I live for that, which I didn't really realise that I was into it that much until now, because I read so many enemies to lovers, but I feel like friends to lovers could potentially be my new thing, and the book has reaffirmed this for me, so that's exciting. But I kind of just wanted to sum up all of my thoughts. I will be posting this after the live show, so you would have probably seen, oh, I don't know, I need to ask if I'm posting this before or after the live show. I need to find that out. But yeah, I had the best time reading this, and I absolutely love Jasper and Sloane. And I was thinking before, like, Sloane has got to be the most unrelatable character to me. I'm so far from her. Like, she is a ballet dancer, so I'm the complete opposite of whatever that is, like sitting at home doing nothing all day. So yeah, I you know, I enjoyed reading about her, but I missed that connection of, yes, I relate to the main female character, but I just enjoyed every aspect of her. Like, she was inherently a good person, and even though she was brought up in a very wealthy and privileged lifestyle, she still worked really quite hard for her ballet achievements and such, even though in certain times she didn't really enjoy them. So I really enjoyed the fact that she was still kind of kept down to earth, and I really think that's because of Chestnut Springs and the people, her family there. And yeah, like, I definitely didn't have like a thing where they were actually cousins. Like, they're definitely not cousins, but it was quite funny to hear Harvey talking about that. Like, it's just hilarious. And the fact that everyone knew that they liked each other, but no one ever said anything, was just quite funny as well. I love that trope as well, when everyone knows what's going on and they're kind of just like smirking in the background, but they don't say anything, but they're saying things to their partners. So that's really great. The tattoo was honestly one of my favorite moments. The fact that he got a tattoo, this part might be quite spoilery, so if you haven't read it probably, and you're wanting to, then probably don't watch on. But he got a tattoo of a little ballerina, like the ones you get in the jewelry boxes and stuff, because it looked like her, and because he missed her first ever concert, or like dance, I don't know what they're called, ballet show, and he had to miss it because her dad threatened him. And the fact that instead of just going home and doing nothing, he used that time that she was there, because he couldn't go there, to actually get a tattoo, that is so romantic. Like, it was so cute, and like, he's just such a good person. And the more we learn about him, which is really nice as well, because we didn't learn much about him in the other books, which I really appreciate through all of these. Elsie has done such a good job of keeping the other characters' personalities kind of hidden, like their backstory is like completely hidden, and it really allows you to get excited for that book, so you get a deeper dive into them. And also, you know, just like, you don't, like, the mystery is alive there, and you don't get to know them until you're focusing on just them, which is so much more beneficial, and it's coming from the person because it's their story to tell, and it's not another brother's or girlfriend's or whatnot. So I really did enjoy that aspect. I think there was a big thing about being agreeable in this book, and how she had always just gone with what she's been told to do and done everything for everyone else, and not focused on what she actually wanted. And he was really careful with that, because he knew how important that was to her, and he enjoyed her being able to make her own decisions, and yeah, telling him what to do. Like, he enjoyed that. But then there was that aspect of, he likes telling her what to do in certain situations, and the discussion of that, I think it was really well done. And the way it was communicated between both of them was like, yes, she wants to be able to run her own show now, but it doesn't include this, and that is a totally separate thing. So I love the difference between those things. The whole ring situation, when she was wearing the other guy's wedding ring, that was hot, I gotta tell you. And then in the end, when I just said like what he whispered in, whatever his name is, what he whispered in the ex's ear, was just like, bro, you have got it. And the winter getting introduced, I love how the next couple gets introduced slowly towards the end of each book, and it's just so amazing. This one was Winter and Theo getting introduced, and their entrance is just gonna make this next book amazing. Like, that was such a great entrance for both of them. And I loved everything about that. And honestly, Winter is becoming more and more of a character that I'm interested in as we get closer and closer to her book, because she's definitely one that's been there from the start, being Summer's sister. And yeah, I just think this next book is going to be really great. And also Winter and Sloane being really good friends. I did not see that coming at all, and I'm really enjoying that. And I cannot wait to see that flourish in the next book, because it's just going to be amazing. So that's great as well. And Sloane's mum coming back to Chestnut Springs, I really enjoyed that. And I know Harvey's wife is like, so his sister-in-law is Sloane's mum, but like I love the fact that they have each other together now in the house. Like they get to keep each other company, and yeah, I really like that. I don't know how I feel about a romance between them, because I just really want Harvey to like find someone but it's kind of his sister, so I don't know if that's okay, but you know, we touch some boundaries sometimes. But yeah, that might be a bit too far. But yeah, overall I really enjoyed that aspect, and yeah, I'm just excited to see what comes of that as well. And I love the fact that, you know, she had the balls to leave that Robert guy. And yeah, I'm just excited for the next book now, and I can't believe that this could potentially be one of my favourite books in the series, because I was just thinking about it. Powerless didn't make me feel this way, and I wasn't as in love with Rhett as I am with Jasper. And Heartless at the same time, the ending of that one didn't ruin it for me, but I much prefer what happened in this one. Like the road trip, the 2 hotel stops, the drama between the family. I just enjoyed this storyline a lot more. So I think I'm gonna say it. This is my favourite so far. Am I gonna say that? Yes. But Single Dad was also so good, but they're really closely tied here. So yeah, I'm just excited about this. I can't wait to get onto the live show and chat with Claire and Brittany about it. I cannot wait to hear why Brittany DNF'd this. And I know it's just personal preference, but like, maybe it's the slow burn of it all. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's going to be exciting. But that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I didn't just blabber on at you for 20 minutes or so. That's all for this video. Please stay tuned for the next ones. I will link the other 2 that I've vlogged down below as well, so you can catch up on all of my thoughts for the books so far in this series. So far we're at 5 out of 5 for all of them, so that's pretty good, and I'm really excited to read the other 2 because apparently they're people's favorites as well. So yeah, I'm just really excited for this and I can't wait. So I will hopefully see you in my next video. Please give us a like and subscribe and do all the fun things, and yeah, that's all from me today. Bye.